There are many ways to make a good shrimp scampi with linguini. I mean, it's hard to make butter, garlic, lemon, and wine taste bad, but I'm not interested in good. I'm interested in out of this world, better than a restaurant shrimp scampi. In this video, I'm going to teach you a better way to make this dish, which will have your friends and family asking you for your secrets. The shrimp will be tender, juicy, and bursting with flavor. The linguini will absorb all of the delicious sauce you put that extra effort into, or, as an Italian nonna would say, love. Their reaction and validation after that first bite will make it all worthwhile. Yes, it might take a little bit longer, but this technique is outstanding for a special occasion or holiday dinner. This recipe contains the classic shrimp scampi ingredients: shrimp, lemon juice, garlic, dry white wine, butter, and seasonings. But our sauce will separate itself from the pack by utilizing a fresh, quick, and easy seafood stock made from scratch. In order to do this, you need to buy untreated shrimp with shells on. After you have peeled the shells off the shrimp, add the 2 pounds of shrimp to a bowl with water to brine with 3 tablespoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Add olive oil and a pat of butter to a large pot over medium heat and cook only the shrimp shells. While the shrimp shells are cooking, chop an entire head of garlic. We reject processed jarlic on this channel and always use fresh garlic, so embrace the garlic smash technique, which is the easiest way to peel those pesky skins off the cloves. As believers in the slow foods movement, we endorse using minimally processed ingredients. Nowadays, both farm-raised and wild-caught shrimp are often treated with chemicals. The main chemical culprits are sodium tripolyphosphate and sodium bisulfite. The sodium bisulfite is added for aesthetics to harmlessly prevent discoloration, but the sodium tripolyphosphate is added for possibly a more nefarious reason: to increase the water weight in the shrimp, maybe leading to higher profits for the commercial food industry. Sodium tripolyphosphate is also commonly found in dishwasher detergents, paint, and varnishes. Maybe we should just leave it out of our foods. Make sure to check on your shells every minute or so, giving them a stir. They're ready when they change color and turn spotty, something like this, about 3 to 5 minutes on the heat. Next, we deglaze by adding a cup of palatable dry white wine and 1 tablespoon of thyme, scraping all the fond off the bottom. I call fond kitchen crack in my house because it is a home chef's secret weapon to creating addictive, delicious food. All we want here is to cook off some alcohol and simmer for a couple minutes. Strain the liquid from the shells. You should have about 2/3 of a cup. Making a slurry with 4 tablespoons of lemon juice and 1½ teaspoons of cornstarch will help thicken the sauce for later. After cleaning out your pot, add another dash of olive oil, the entire head of chopped garlic, and a ½ teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Stir this frequently and don't let the garlic burn. Add the reserved wine stock liquid back to the pot when you start smelling the garlic. Once simmering, add your 2 pounds of shrimp to the pot and cover to poach the shrimp for 5 to 7 minutes. Poaching the shrimp in this flavor bomb liquid is a critical game changer to elevate your shrimp scampi. It serves 2 purposes: one, to avoid drying out and overcooking the shrimp, but also to add amazing flavor with every juicy bite. While the shrimp are cooking, add your linguini to a pot of salted boiling water, and make sure to save ½ cup of pasta water for later. If smell-o-vision was a thing, my YouTube channel would be much more popular. Remove the shrimp with a slotted spoon and set aside. Add the lemon juice slurry and cook until the sauce is thickened, which should only take a minute or so. The origin of shrimp scampi is debatable, but no one can deny it's one of the world's perfect pasta dishes. Like many great Italian recipes, the flavors are simple yet magical, relying on technique. Did you know that a scampi is not actually a shrimp, but rather a miniature lobster, also called a Norwegian lobster or a sausage of the sea? Somewhere along the way, probably in New York in the 1950s, someone just decided to call it shrimp scampi, a total misnomer, but also an homage to how scampi were deliciously prepared in Genoa, Italy. I hope my marine biologist brother would be proud of me for setting the record straight here, around genus and species type, regarding scampi versus shrimp. Regardless of when or how this recipe was developed, I would be remiss not to give my parents a huge shout out right now. Thanks to them, I was fortunate enough to live in Italy for part of my life during my younger years. Now, in my older years, when I cook delicious Italian food, it brings me back to that special time. With shrimp scampi, I'm immediately transported back to a family trip we took while living in Italy to Cinque Terre. I can see myself now back on the balcony of that apartment overlooking the stunning Mediterranean Sea, enjoying this amazing meal. Food has a unique nostalgic ability to transport us back to different times in our life, and when done right, it can be powerful. Add the shrimp, the pasta, and the pasta water back to the sauce and stir vigorously to combine, letting the noodles soak up that thick sauce. I'm garnishing here with scallion, but parsley would work well too. And don't forget to finish the dish with a half stick of butter while you're stirring everything together. Try making this for your husband or wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, because I know they will taste the love you put into making this dish. You can thank me later.